What's up, Dunkers and Dunkettes? It's Wank Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 2 of the Madden 22 New York Football Giants realistic rebuild. If you tune in to part 1, it was a terrible season. Only got 4 wins. Joe Judge out of here, No Vision Duncan in there, and we are accompanied by my daughter, J Bay from WWE 2K22 My Rise Mode. So welcome her. She's going to be accompanying us today. She's only 9 months, so don't mind her if you hear any background noise. She gonna do what she want to do. She busy as hell, girl, dad, life. But let's go ahead and waste no more time. Let's go right into it and meet the roster, the squad, the team before the regular season starts. And looking at the roster, we did make a change at quarterback. We ended up trading Darius Slayton, who would have had his contract expiring this year. So we went ahead and got him off the books right away. But Jimmy G traded for him with the 49ers, gave him a future 5th-round pick, and Darius Slayton for Jimmy G, who can be kind of like a bridge quarterback to our next quarterback. Also, porn star Jimmy G. Jimmy G will give Danny Dimes, who wasn't throwing dimes, he was throwing pennies last season, Daniel Jones, some competition. We turned down his 5th-year option, just like real life, and this is his final year to prove to us that he can be our franchise quarterback of the future. But they're going to battle it out in preseason for that quarterback spot, especially with I didn't take this into consideration when I did trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, $25 million. We already was low as money. We was already broke as fuck. So he really hurt our pockets when we made the trade. So we are going to have to make some cap casualty cuts in this preseason just so we can even have a roster going into the regular season. But we have Daniel Jones, Jimmy G, and we still got Jake Fromm down here. So they're going to battle it out for the quarterback one spot. Running back, we got Saquon Barkley, who did get injured last season. He would have had 1,000 yards if he did not get injured for the last 5 games of the season. As you see, he had 805, average 3.9, almost 4, and 4 touchdowns. So this is kind of a prove-it-year deal. Prove a year for him too, because we got this guy Ramon Cook, I believe, in the 3rd round, hidden dev, and it was one of the greatest drafts I ever did when it comes to Madden. We had about 8 players. I know they had all those draft picks, but 8 players, 70 overall or above, and then the other 2 was like mid-60s with 3 hidden dev traits. So A+ draft for the Giants. We got Ramon Cook here. We signed Matt Breida like they did in real life. Booker had 12 touchdowns last season, but unfortunately, he's probably going to be one of those cap casualty guys that we might have to cut. We got Brightwell down there. And then Chase Ross, fullback, 70 overall. We got in the draft, replacing Elijah Penny. We got Kenny Golladay, who went over 1,000 yards. He was our only 1,000-yard receiver last season. Sterling Shepard, who also could be a cap casualty, but trading away Darius Slayton. We got Kadarius Toney here, who, we decided to keep over Darius Slayton. Still got Colin Johnson here. I love his size. Still could try to develop him. We got this guy, Curtis Green. He was our second 60 overall player, but we drafted him as a return man. He had a return on his stats. Tight end, we brought back Evan Ingram on a contract, but we got him some help. Replacing Kyle Rudolph, we got Johnny Easley in the draft. He had a run blocking, so he'll be a great run blocking for us, and a great tight end too. Andrew Thomas at left tackle. Whole offensive line played bad last season. Sean McKinley, we revamped the O-line. We're getting Sean McKinley, and he can even compete with Shane Lemieux. At center, we brought in Matt Paradis. We couldn't bring in Mark Glowinski because he wasn't a free agent, so we just went ahead and signed Matt Paradis. He was the best center available, a veteran. We need a veteran on the O-line because most of them are rookies. As our special guest, Jay Bay, agrees with the Matt Paradis signing. Nick Gates still here at center, who could also be a cap casualty. We got another rookie guard, Will Burrow. We drafted him as a tackle. He was actually our 1st-round pick, and I was disappointed with the dev trait because he was considered a top 5 player in the draft. Normal dev. But move him in the guard, plug and play. Should be an upgrade of what we had last season with Ben Bredesen. Right tackle, Matt Pert. Hopefully he plays better this season, or we're going to look to upgrade the right tackle position. Dex Lawrence, still at left end, along with Leonard Williams. And we got them some help. Ben Ball was our other first-round pick, 75 overall. Love the overall, but the dev trait, once again, just like the right tackle, normal dev, but he should be able to develop, and I think he's going to have a good rookie season. Could be defensive rookie of the year, just like this guy was, Azeez Ojulari, defensive rookie of the year when it comes to the NFC. Went up the superstar dev. We have a superstar edge rusher. I love it. Thank you, Madden, for letting him keep his dev trait. We also drafted this guy, Nate Kidd, who was our second 60 overall player in the draft. And I like this guy. I like his versatility. He can do edge rusher. We can move him in to middle linebacker. We can even move him down to defensive end. So we're going to use him in all three spots. Blake Martinez, who will probably get cut as we drafted this guy, Nick Hutchinson. He was one of our hidden dev players in the draft. And we got him, I think, second round? Third round. What a steal. We got him in the third round. He's going to be our middle linebacker one going forward. And we're definitely going to have to get him some help because Blake Martinez might be one of those ones getting cut right outside linebacker. We got Zimenez and Quincy Roche. Probably going to start Zimenez and then sub in Quincy Roche. This might be one of the weakest spots on our defense. And then James Bradbury had an okay season for us. I think he had like 90 tackles, 2 picks, but he saves us the most money if we cut him. I know they're thinking about cutting him. They couldn't trade him in real life. They're thinking about cutting him now. And we might have to cut him and go with Adoree Jackson, Darnay Holmes, Aaron Robinson time, my cousin, not really, and Rodarius Williams and Jaron Williams. Xavier McKinney, no more Logan Ryan. We ended up cutting him. And we have Jabril Peppers, who also went up to superstar dev, had a great season. And then Julian Love had a quiet, scary year. 90 tackles, 7 TFLs, a sack, 2 picks. We were playing him in the slot corner a little bit. We was playing him in sub linebacker 2. He was actually number 7 on the best DB list going into a contract year. In the Giant playbooks, that I guess they use like 4 safeties. We might look to bring back Julian Love. So hopefully he has another great year. And we got the best down kicker in the league. Graham Gano did not miss. He missed 1 extra pointer, but when it came to field goals, he was 14 to 14, 100%. And then we drafted a 70 overall punter, I think in the 7th round with our last pick. But that is the team. But we actually going to have to make some changes right now. So we're negative 11 mil in the cap. We have 57 people on our roster, but when you look at positions like backup left tackle, we need a backup. We have no backup defensive tackles. So we're going to have to make some room. So the first cut will have to be Devonte Booker. 12 touchdowns last season, but he's 30 years old. We save $1 million if we cut him. So let's go ahead and get rid of him. Receiver, we don't need Hurst down here. And we don't need Cody Thompson. That'll save about $2 million right there. So we already done cleared up, $4 million just like that, or $3 million. Center, Nick Gates. Team captain, no more. Don't need him. Save money. Blake Martinez is going to be a big one. Also a team captain. So it looks like we're going to have all new team captains. Should save about $3 million with that cut. I'm thinking Brunson down here and Hilliard. I mean, that'll save about, $640K. But we'll keep him for now. And then James Bradbury is going to have to get cut. And that should be it. Just double check, make sure I didn't miss anybody. And now we should have enough money to bring in, like a backup DN, backup D tackle, backup left tackle. I mean, we could get rid of Cam Brown. He just doesn't fit the scheme. He's not even an edge rusher. He's a run stopper. I don't need more middle linebackers. So we could cut Brunson, Brown, Hilliard. That should give us like another $1 million. And let's do that. This is what happened when we traded for Jimmy Garoppolo, but we were already low in money. We'll just get all new practice squad players. And that should give us enough money to sign some people. We need backup right end, D tackle, and left tackle. And we could just sign some undrafted rookies maybe on cheap contracts. So looking at left tackle, see if we can bring somebody in for cheap. This guy, yeah. So we have 17.1. We got more than I thought. So we don't need to sign just rookies. Let's go back to overalls, and let's bring some decent backups in. Let's go ahead and get maybe. I just kind of like this guy right here. I like his size. Let's get Mitch Saxton maybe. I feel like we should get like a Cornelius Lucas though, or an Eric Fisher. Let's get Cornelius Lucas. Let's get him. Bring him in. We do need a backup center as we cut Nick Gates. I wouldn't mind bringing him back. That's cheaper money. You know what? Let's bring him back. Let's bring back Nick Gates. It's a cheaper deal, and I can actually bring some of these guys back that we cut. Just re-sign them on cheaper deals. We do need a backup right end for Leonard Williams. And I'm thinking maybe Tyler Lancaster. Scheme fit. Need a backup. We could get Blake Martinez back, but nah, that's too much. It's too much. Let's go get our backup. What was it? Backup. We got the backup right in. Is that all we need? We need a backup D tackles. That's what we need. We need about 2 of them. Tyson Alalua, Brandon Williams, got Danny Shelton, who we could bring back. PJ Hall. And we give Geno Atkins a shot. You know, let's do Brandon Williams, 340. Let's do Brandon Williams. Still got star dev too. Let's do Brandon Williams. And let's do like a young player. Quentin Bohanna, 360, second-year player. Let's do him. And then we could even do like an undrafted rookie. So we have enough on the roster. Sean Stokes, let's do him. So now we got depth at D tackle. And then we could even still look at free safety to replace Logan Ryan, because they like to use their safeties here. Sherman, Rodney McLeod, Trey Boston, Rudy Ford, Jordan Lucas, Eric Harris maybe. Let's do Eric Harris. He can play a little bit of cornerback too. Let's do Eric Harris. Brought Nick Gates back, so we should be set now. I think we got our DNs, we got all our D tackles, we got our right end, we got our linebackers. We could go middle linebacker. Could bring in like a veteran here. But I think we're gonna say could bring JPP back. But I think we're gonna save the rest of our money. And let's go ahead to the depth chart and put everybody in. As we're going to start Daniel Jones for game 1 and then Jimmy G for game 2. And then they'll just flip-flop back and forth as we got more depth. So they have Cornelius Lucas. No, we're going to go with Andrew Thomas. Oh, he's starting on the right. Why are they doing that? Then we signed a right end. So we got Lancaster there. We got some D tackles. Let's go with Brandon Williams as a starter for now. Yeah, we need some help at middle linebacker, but that's what Julius Love is for. Got Eric Harris now. Yeah, so everything should be good. Let's go ahead and simulate the preseason and get on to the regular season. As we win first game, Tay Crowder goes down to injury, torn labrum, so we could definitely sign another middle linebacker. Let's go ahead and put Jimmy G in, see how he does with the team. As we have an improving rookie, this could be one of our offensive linemen. This could be our running back, could be receiver maybe. And it's Andrew Thomas. And this is Matt Paradis. He wants to take him under his wing. So, yeah, he needs to work on his pass blocking some more, as he is our franchise left tackle. Let's do pass block finesse. And let's go ahead and simulate week 2 in the preseason. As we lose, and we'll check out, see how Andrew Thomas is progressing. And we have a wide receiver mentorship also. So who is this? This is Sterling Shepard. He wants to mentor Kadarius Toney. I'm fine with it. As our special guest is over here trying to eat dog food. Kadarius Toney under Sterling Shepard's wing. As we lose week 2, Tay Crowder back from injury. Let's go ahead and put Daniel Jones back in. As Jake Fromm is not even going to get a chance because he is definitely not an option for our quarterback 1 spot. Yes, baby, he is definitely not. Let's go ahead and check on the scenario. And Andrew Thomas gains some extra XP. Definitely could use that. Looking at the stats. Jimmy G will be QB1. And it makes sense. We traded for him. We gave up Darius Slayton, gave up a future 5th-round pick. We cut some players on our roster because of his contract. 5 touchdowns, no picks. Jimmy Garoppolo might thrive in this offense. Daniel Jones will back him up. Saquon Cook is going to be running back 2 with Breida running back 3. Curtis Green making the case to be wide receiver 4 easily. Sterling Shepard. Colin Johnson was okay. The O-line, hopefully they play better this season. And then Ben Ball is going to start as a rookie day 1. Quincy Roche is going to sub in on the right. Xavier McKinney. And that's okay, Graham Gano. As you see, he still does not miss any field goals. So we have to cut some people, 2 players. I think Jake Fromm, we can put him on the practice squad, so he could use some more developing. And then just 1 more person. Now we should be set with most of the positions. As J.R. Reed. Oh, actually, you know what? We have an extra kicker that we can put on the practice squad. We could also do J.R. Reed on the practice squad, and then we can go pick up depth at middle linebacker. So let's check out the players that are available when it comes to the middle linebackers. Devonte David, just sitting there. Just sitting there. But I don't think it would make sense for him to come over and play for us, as we are not ready to win now. Tranquil, maybe. But I don't think we're going to have a good season this year. So, and we're going to save the little bit of money that we do got. So someone like Ben Neiman maybe could come in. Joel. Chris Board. Malcolm Smith. Could bring Reggie Ragland back. Should we do that? Should we bring Reggie Ragland? Let's do that. Let's bring Reggie Ragland back. He's a veteran. Let's go ahead, upgrade the team, reorder the depth chart, and get on to year 2, as I think we're going to have a lot of rookies start this season. We might as well. And we actually, along with myself, coming in as a new coach, we brought in a new offensive coordinator and a new defensive coordinator, and they're all black. So, hiring some minority coaches, giving them a chance, and let's go ahead and adjust the lineup. As the Daniel Jones era might be over here in New York, as we are rocking with porn star Jimmy G as QB1. But if he slips up, we can go ahead and throw Daniel Jones in there. Saquon, Ramon Cook, Breida. Our running back room has improved. New fullback, we're going to go Kadarius Toney as our wide receiver 2. Colin Johnson, Green, and then Evan Ingram there. Left tackle, Thomas and Cornelius Lucas. And then we can go with Shane Lemieux. Left guard, that's fine. Nick Gates is there. Burrow, Bredesen. Go Shane Lemieux. And right tackle, and we can go Nick Gates or Ben Bredesen. Let's go Nick Gates. Dex Lawrence. Leonard Williams, Ball, Williams, Bohanna, Stokes, Ojulari, Kidd, Hutchinson, Crowder, Ragland. And I think we'll rather go at Ragland there. Zimenez, Quincy Roche, Dory Jackson, Holmes, Robinson, Williams, McKinney, Harris, Julian Love, and then Peppers, Julian Love, and they have Aaron Robinson there. Graham Gano, and then Green, that's what we drafted him for. The other rookie running back, Cook, can go right there, and then punt return will be Green. And then we could go with, they have a Dory Jackson, but no, I don't want to use him. Don't want him getting hurt. We could go with Matt Breida, Graham Gano, Paradis, Burrow. They have Nick Gates there. I think Nick Gates actually could play our long snapper. And then we could actually use like Shane Lemieux. You know what? Let's do that. Let's use Shane Lemieux. Let's use Bredesen. Try to use all of our old linemen. Third down back will be Barkley. Power back will be Barkley and Cook. Slot receiver will be Kadarius Toney. Sterling Shepard they have there, but we're going to go with the rookie Green and Colin Johnson. Azeez Ojulari, Nate Kidd, Zimenez, and let's go Quincy Roche. Sub rush D tackle will be Leonard Williams, Dex Lawrence, and Ball. And then sub linebacker will be Hutchinson, Julian Love, and Nate Kidd. And then because we're using Nate Kidd as like an edge. Oh, actually, we need to do that. He's being used as a edge rusher. He's going to be used as defensive end, and he's going to be used as a middle linebacker. So let's go ahead and put, oh, there he is, Nate Kidd right there on the left. And then sub linebacker, he's there as our third. And then slot corner will be Aaron Robinson, Eric Harris. They have Rodarius Williams. We can put Julian Love right there a little bit. And actually middle linebacker. Now when I look at it, we'll leave it like that. And that is the roster. Let's go ahead. And that was a long preseason. Had to get everything right, everything set. Season goal, I'm going to just keep it about 4, 5, 6 wins. I'm a first-year coach. We got Jimmy G. Don't know how that's going to work out. Had to cut some players. So, don't know what to expect from this season. I know the Cowboys most likely will win the division. But let's take a look at the prospects, as we could be in the running for a QB, a receiver. Daquan Guy's here. We got Philip Hurley. So there is already a quarterback. Receiver could use right outside linebacker. This guy, Scott Tracy, I know he's on the left, but we can always move him over to the right. So some positions of need up there at the top of the draft board. And I like it. I fucks with it. But kicking off the season, we're 78 overall, 80 defense, 77 offense. So we still got some work to do. But home game against the Cardinals. Let's see how we perform. See if we can get the win. And we win 25-22, so nice debut game for me as coach. Jimmy G, nice debut game for him in a Giants jersey as we rushed for over 200 yards. We shut their passing game down. We had 31 first downs, over 500 yards total game, just one turnover. What a game for us. What a game from our offense. Jimmy G, no touchdown, a pick, so really wasn't on him. But Saquon is back and healthy. Hopefully he can stay like that. And then the rookie Cook coming in, giving him almost 50 yards, 2 touchdowns with a 1-2 punch combo. Kadarius Toney leading the way at receiver. Sterling Shepard, Ingram, Saquon out of the backfield, Kenny Golladay. The receivers performed. Our rookie tight end had a catch. Matt Pert might just have to upgrade that right tackle spot. No sacks, no picks from the defense. But Graham Gano has not missed a field goal in almost 2 seasons. I know the season just started, damn it, but almost 2 seasons. Delegate that. And now we have the hard task of trying to defeat the Cowboys in Dallas. They won a division last year. I think they won like 16-1, some crazy record like that. Let's see if we can upset them on the road. And we lose. They didn't drop 40 on us this time as they did twice last season. But 27-35, only an 8-point game. They just shut our running game down. That's all it was. We didn't even turn the ball over. They were better than us on third down. And Jimmy G played great, but the O-line did not. We gave up 6 sacks, but he was still efficient, 21-29. They just shut our running game down. Touchdown for Cook. This Lamar Bullock guy we saw in the draft, had him on our draft board, but went to the Cowboys. Toney, touchdown. Kenny Golladay, touchdown. Matt Pert, man, he is just garbage, trash. Hutchinson with a sack. Nate Kidd with a sack. So both rookie linebackers getting some sacks there. Darnay Holmes getting a pick. Graham Gano is the MVP of this team. Damn it, he's going on the thumbnail. He is going on the thumbnail if he does not miss any field goals again. Mock draft 1 is out. Let's check out, see who they have us projected to take. Maybe it's a quarterback. Maybe it's an outside linebacker, receiver. They have us projected to take a left tackle. We actually could use one. The way Pert is playing, we could just finish our O-line with that pick. So I actually don't mind that mock. But let's go ahead. Week 3, we have the Texans. They're 0-2. As we get Burrow and Azeez Ojulari back from injury. Let's see if we can knock off the 0-2 Houston Texans if we can. 31-17, we lose by 14, 2 touchdowns. We're a work in progress. We got a young team, a lot of rookies starting. We actually did not play bad. We just couldn't get any third down conversions. Jimmy G didn't throw any touchdowns. We're averaging like 4 sacks a game, like giving up 4 sacks a game. Saquon and Cook. Hurt is we might just go with Cornelius Lucas. Nick Hutchinson, he is just playing like garbage. Graham Gano for thumbnail on this video. Graham Gano. But I've had enough of Matt Hurt. We just can't develop him. He's giving up 3 sacks a game, and I don't like it. Not one bit. So Cornelius Lucas, congratulations. Hell, we'll be putting Nick Gates as the backup. And let's see if that has any impact. As we take on the Colts. No Eli versus Peyton. It's Jimmy G versus maybe Carson Wentz. 24-10, we get the win. Look at that. We changed the offensive line. We bench Matt Pert, and look what happens. We rushed for over 115 yards. Bet we didn't give up no sacks. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Did give up 3 sacks, but let's see if they were from the right tackle position. Saquon had 85 yards, touchdown for Matt Breida. Pittman and Odell. Uzama, Kenny Golladay, 2 touchdowns for us. And then looking at the offensive line, look at that. Cornelius Lucas only gave up 1 sack. So, yeah, he is going to start at right tackle now. Azeez Ojulari with 2 sacks. A pick for Adoree Jackson. Graham Gano. Graham Gano, best kicker in the league, damn it. He is the best kicker in the league. What are you talking about, girl? Yes, he's the best kicker in the league. As we get our backup tight end back, and we take on the Cowboys, who already beat us once. Now we need to split the series with them. We win this game, we will be number 1 in the NFC East. As we win 24-10. So we are going to split with the Cowboys. And let's take a look at what happened. Same score as last game. We shut their running game down, just like how they did us in the first meeting. Yep, they shut our running game down, but we shut their running game down. Only 1 turnover to their 2. We were very aggressive on 4th down. As Jimmy G, he's not killing it, but we're winning games. 3 touchdowns for Saquon. Kenny Golladay, Evan Ingram were great, 80 yards each. Andrew Thomas giving up sacks, but look, Cornelius Lucas holding up. A pick for Azeez Ojulari, Adoree Jackson, and we had 2.5 sacks for Leonard Williams, a half a sack for Quincy Roche. Graham Gano finally misses a field goal, but still the best kicker in the league in my book. Still the best kicker in the damn league. He does not miss. He is very accurate. Let's go ahead and simulate against the Vikings as we get Curtis Green and Raymond Johnson III back from injury. The Vikings are 1-4, and we lose 20-7. A game that we probably should have won. Probably should have won that game. How do we beat the Cowboys and then lose to them? But thank God we're going into a bye week. They ran all over us, and they shut our running game down. So that seems to be the formula for our losing ways. If we can't run the ball, we can't win. If we can't stop them from running, we can't win. As they ran all over us with Cook and Madison. Kenny Golladay had a big day. Our rookie guard gave up 2 sacks. Cornelius Lucas holding up on that right tackle position. As we go into the bye week, what are we, 3-2? 3-3 maybe? Yeah, 3-3. So a game behind the Cowboys is split with them. Tied with the Commanders. Eagles, just like last season, the worst team in the division. Let's go ahead and upgrade the team during the bye week. Let's check out Ramon Cook, as he is already a scheme fit with that elusive back. Still hitting. Sean McKinley, our hidden dev guard. Probably star. I'm okay with the shiny silver. And then our other one, can't remember who it was. Might have been our middle linebacker. Hutchinson. He gets 2 points. So let's go ahead and try to make him a scheme fit. As he could be superstar dev. I wouldn't be shocked if it was star. And it is star. Then Ball, our defensive tackle. Let's do him. And then the other rookie was Will Burrow, our right guard. He's already a scheme fit, agile. And then we'll just go ahead and automate everybody else. What the hell did I just click on? As we are at the bye week, so we're going to take a look at the contracts that we need to negotiate with. First up is Saquon. Oh, that's a tough one. We might just have to franchise tag him because I don't want to commit to him just yet. And he gets injured. Julian Love, we'll wait to see how the season goes. Brandon Williams is just here. Band-Aid, Lancaster, Gates, Moana, Paradis, Jimmy G. We traded for him, but we'll wait as we might get a quarterback in the draft class. Daniel Jones is pretty much over for him now. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Saquon and Julian Love, but you're going to have to wait. That's not a lot of money for Saquon Barkley, though. But if he keeps playing well, he doesn't get hurt, stays healthy. If he stays healthy, we'll bring him back. Definitely if he gets 1,000 yards. We have a breakout player scenario. Mock Draft 2 is out. And let's take a look at it. They have us taking, hopefully it was a right tackle the first time, and now a left end, which he weighs 261, 8 finesse moves. Could be an edge rusher. I don't hate the pick. Could move him to edge rusher. Looking at the breakout player, let's check out, see who this is. And it is Darnay Holmes, trying to go to superstar dev. Think he's already star. And that would be great to get a superstar cornerback. Upgraded team, as this is an important division game. We're at the mid-season. Commanders 4-3. They're actually number 1 in the division right now. Let's beat them, and we do 36-19, so a big victory coming off of the bye week where we lost to the Vikings 20-7. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't cheat around here. 115 yards rushing. Saquon trying to get that new contract from us. 3 touchdowns, no picks for Jimmy G. No sacks. For best game from the quarterback and the offensive line all season. Saquon 100 yards after we don't offer him a contract. So he is blowed. And he had 7 catches, 84 yards. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get that bag. Sterling Shepard with a touchdown. Touchdown for our fullback, Chase Ross. Eric Flowers, the former Giant, giving up a sack to us. Still playing for our team. Leonard Williams, 2 sacks. A pick for Darnay Holmes with 7 tackles. A pick for Dory Jackson. And Zimenez, that might be a new dev trait for Darnay Holmes. And if it is, it'll make releasing James Bradbury even more of a genius move. How the hell did he have a quiet game? He had a pick, damn it. He had a pick. But the worst team in our division, Philadelphia Eagles, let's take care of business against them as we are right behind the Cowboys. And we beat the Eagles, 31-15. We already achieved our goal of at least 4, 5, 6 wins. So we're right there. We're running. Oh, man, Saquon is going off. He wants that new contract. We shut the running game down. We ran the ball. That's that old school. Touchdown, no picks for Jimmy G. He's playing great. 18-22. He's playing great second half after that bye week. Saquon, 3 touchdowns, $130. Sterling Shepard, 95 yards, a touchdown, trying to remain on the Giants as he might be the next person to go. Cornelius Lucas gives up a sack finally after like 10 games. Leonard Williams, Azeez Ojulari with some sacks, no picks. Graham Gano making that 55-yard bomb. And the Giants are surprising some people. We are shocking some people right now, sitting at 5-3 atop of the division with a chance to sweep the Washington Commanders in prime time on their field, FedEx Field. Let's go ahead and beat them, sweep them, get 6 wins, 35-3. We are undefeated coming off the bye week. Let's go. It's usually the reverse of that. We usually lose every goddamn game after the bye week. Thursday Night Football. Saquon is going off. We might as well pay him right now, but I feel like if we pay him, he's going to stop performing. So we're still going to wait. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick for Jimmy G. We might have to pay him. Saquon, 76 yards. Ross, our fullback, with his 2nd touchdown on the season. Kadarius Toney, 2 touchdowns. Touchdown for Kenny Golladay. Thank you, Eric Flowers, still playing for us. Matt Paradis giving up a sack. 2 sacks for Quincy Roche, Azeez Ojulari, Leonard Williams, and a pick for the rookie Nick Hutchinson, a pick for Adoree Jackson, who's having a breakout season for us. As the Giants, the G-Men, are 6-3, atop of the NFC East. As we take on the 7-3 Bengals, it's going to be a tough game for us. Cowboys still right behind us, though, but we already split with them. We swept the Commanders. We already beat the Eagles. We beat everybody in our division, basically, as we lose 42-21. They dropped 40 on us. They're a good team, though. They were 7-3. They ended our little undefeated streak after the bye week. They ran better than us. We ran good, too, but we could not compete with them when it came to passing. We did turn the ball over twice. As Joe Burrow, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Jimmy G, 2 picks, 2 sacks. But Saquon wants that bag, man. We might have to pay him now. Kadarius Toney starting to turn up a little bit. Andrew Thomas gave up 2 to Sam Hubbard. No picks from the defense, no field goals, no special teams touchdowns. But 6-4, if you would have told me after, 11 weeks that we'd be 6-4, first-year coach, new staff, new offensive coordinator, new defense coordinator, Jimmy G, a lot of rookies from our draft class starting, I would have told you, hell no chance in hell that we'd be 6-4. But we're still here at 6-4, still a lot of time to melt down. But I think this season's already a win for us. It's already a win. Commanders and Cowboys fighting back, but we are in control right now. We're in the driver's seat. Let's go ahead and get our 7th win of the season against the juggernaut Jags, and we do by a field goal, 24-21. Let's go. I bet Graham Gano hit a game winner. Game moving kind of slow right now, but 150-yard man, Saquon is on one. He is on one. He's balling, doing his thug right now. A touchdown, no picks, 3 sacks. Saquon, man. Cook. We drafted Cook. He thought Cook was coming from his job. He realized we didn't pay him, and Saquon is going off right now. Sterling Shepard playing well. Kadarius Toney, touchdown beast right now. He led our team in touchdowns last season. Shane Lamo, I don't know why he was in, giving up 2 sacks. Quincy Roche wants to stay at that right edge rush position. Ben Ball getting his first sack of his career. Julian Love with the pick. Julian Love's been kind of quiet. He's been kind of quiet this season. Might not get a new contract. But 7 wins. Looking to make the playoffs. We should be in that playoff picture. Let's check out to see where we sit at. We are actually the number 3 seed in the NFC. Who would have thought, as we have a new injury? I swear on God, bro. I don't actually swear on God. I apologize. I thought it was Saquon. It is our rookie, Sean McKinley, out 2 weeks, but we got Shane Lamo, who just gave up 2 sacks, so we should be good. Let's go ahead and try to shut down Derrick Henry and the Titans. Need to shut their running game down, and they dropped 40 on us. I felt like they were going to beat us. Seems like we can't beat those good teams in the AFC, like the Bengals and the Titans. That's okay. They probably ran all over us, and they did. They shut our running game down. They were great on 3rd down. Jimmy G got sacked 6 times. Even Darrington Evans had 2 touchdowns. Cook, that worries me. I do not see Saquon Barkley. Good thing we didn't pay his ass because he probably got hurt. Kenny Golladay led the way in receiving yards, touchdown for Cook. Cornelius Lewis gave up 5 sacks for Jeff Simmons. He just straight up bullied us. Julian Love starting to turn up now towards the end of the season. And man, Saquon, please say it ain't so. Okay, he probably just got hurt for that game. We get Shane Lemieux back from injury. Practice squad player just got signed. Don't care because we didn't put all those people on the practice squad. 2-10 Detroit Lions. Let's go ahead. 3 teams, 7-5. Cowboys, Commanders, and us. As we lose to the goddamn 2-10 Lions to probably lose our first place spot in the division. 2-game losing streak. We lost in OT as they dropped 21 points in the 4th quarter. We were up 28-7 at the half and blew the damn game. What a meltdown. They had 4 turnovers and everything, and we still couldn't get the job done. Colin Kaepernick, 475 passing yards. Did throw 4 picks, though. Saquon was great. They had 3 receivers over 100 yards. Evan Ingram had 100 yards. Touchdown for Colin Johnson. Big body Colin Johnson. Tyler Decker got 2 sacks given up. Quincy Roche has been playing great second half of the season. Azeez Ojulari, Jabril Peppers. He's been kind of quiet. not playing like the superstar Dev that he is now. J-Bay, what are you doing? You can't eat everything. You can't eat every damn thing. Look at that. We're 7-6. I know. Surprising me. But now we have another 2-win team. Another 2-win team. We lost to the Lions. We do have a weekly award winner. Check out, see who it is. And it is Adoree Jackson with a pick. As we get Sean McKinley, our guard, back from injury. We're definitely going to put him back in over Shane Lamo. Yes, we are putting him in over Shane Lamo. And let's see if we can take care of the Atlanta Falcons on the road. We just lost to the Lions, and look at that. We lost to the Lions in overtime, but we beat the Falcons in overtime. 2 back-to-back overtime games. As we needed that, we get our 8th win of the season. They actually kind of outplayed us. It was just those turnovers that probably hurt them. And on the other flips, on the other end, we didn't score any points in the first, second, or third quarter. Going into the fourth quarter, we were down 14-0, and we dropped dub 1 on the Falcons to force an overtime, and we ended up scoring the first touchdown in overtime. Let's go. 3 touchdowns, no picks from Jimmy G. He did give up. Yep, that Ryan threw. Yeah, he threw 2 interceptions and 4 sacks on them. Saquon was great. Kenny Golladay was great. He had a touchdown. Saquon with a touchdown. We had Xavier McKinney, Azeez Ojulari, Dex Lawrence, Williams, all the sacks, a pick for the safeties, Peppers and McKinney. Inside the 24 times for the rookie punter, Stevie Woodard. Let's go. And that's a big punter, 6'3", 233. But the G-Man, the football Giants, 8 wins in year 2. 1 game behind the Cowboys, who we split with. Tied with the Commanders, who we swept. Eagles are the least in the NFC East. As we do have a new injury. Check out who it is. It is Dex Lawrence, fractured elbow, but that's okay. We have Def at the end. Yes, we have Def. I am looking for, hold on, baby, hold on. As I'm looking for, we started Brandon Williams, didn't we? The game must have cut him because he is not currently on our roster. So we're going to have to rock with Tyler Lancaster as our defensive end. You just won't let me be great, will you? You will not let me be great. You won't let me be great, huh? As we take on the Green Bay Packers, who are 9-5. Now, this is a very important game when it comes to the NFC playoff seeding and all of that. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the team for this game as we need to get the W in Green Bay. And they blow us out, 42-21. In a game that wasn't really a must-win, but it would have been a win that would have been nice to have. 2 touchdowns, up to 8 sacks. That just says it right there. sacks. Do you want to just record the video? You want to talk? You want to narrate? Quincy Roche, Darnay Holmes, as we fall to 8-7. So it looks like the Cowboys are taking back command of the division. Matt Breida back from injury. We have a chance to sweep the 3-12 Philadelphia Eagles and get our 9th win of the season. I feel like we're playing ourselves out of the playoff spot. Checking, we're not even in the playoffs. So yes, we're playing ourselves out of the playoff spot. Don't know how many games we're behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How the hell are we not considered in the playoffs? We're right there, 7th spot. Don't know what's going on, but let's go ahead and just win this game. And we lose. We're fucking melting down. I knew this shit would happen. Yes, I want to cry too because we're melting down and it shouldn't be like this. I know this season is a win for us. We won more than we expected, but we had a chance to win the division. We have a chance to make the playoffs when nobody thought we would. And now we're melting down. Might be out of the playoff picture. The Bears, who are a team that are trying to get a top seed in the NFC. As we lose to the Bears to go 8-9, second in the division. What a meltdown that was. What a fucking meltdown that was. But at the end of the day, I'm proud of the season that we had because we won more than anybody expected us to win. Looking at it, we lost our last 3. Eagles team that we probably should have beat. Bears and Packers are understandable. A Lions team that we probably should have beat also. Upgrade the team. Take a look at the stats. Looking at the top performers, we have Brady, Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Chris Godwin, Amari Cooper, DK, Tank Lawrence, Von Miller, Matthew Judon, Chidobe Awuzie, Patrick Surtain, J.C. Jackson, Deion Jones, C.J. Mosley, and Foyesade Olakun. As I forgot that I probably should have offered Saquon a contract. So we're going to have to work on that deal in the offseason. 30th in offensive yards, 20 in defensive yards. Saquon, great season. So we're definitely going to have to bring him back, whether that's franchise tag or sign him to a longer deal, if he accepts the longer deal. Jimmy G, kind of almost the same season, kind of a worse season than Daniel Jones had last season. He didn't get 4,000 yards like Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones had 27 touchdowns, Jimmy G 25, 17 picks for Daniel Jones, 13. So Jimmy G didn't even do that much better. 50 sacks. We gave up even more sacks. So Jimmy G definitely a bridge quarterback right now. Traded for him. Might bring him back like on a 1-year deal to be a backup to whoever our quarterback may be going forward. Saquon, great season. Healthy, solidified himself as a top running back in the league once again. So we're definitely going to look to bring him back. Cook with 8 touchdowns. That's great for him as a rookie. Looking at receivers, Kenny Golladay under 1,000 yards, but our quarterback play, I'll take these numbers from all these receivers. Tight end 2 only had 10 catches, but we also had a touchdown for Colin Johnson, Cook, and our fullback Chase Ross. Looking at the O-line, Andrew Thomas gave up double-digit sacks, but Matt Peart, he probably would have did the same thing if we didn't bench him, but Cornelius Lucas, 8. Yeah, Paradis, 6. That's terrible for a center. Guard, McKinley was a rookie. The other guard, only 3. Chandler moved 2 from that one game. Nick Hutchinson leading the team in tackles, doing his best Blake Martinez impression. 8 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 2 picks. Great season for the rookie. Darnay Holmes should be superstar depth. He was robbed, I think. Probably didn't meet the requirements, though. Julius Peppers doing it again. Almost 100 tackles, 3 picks. 5 picks for Adoree Jackson. So, secondary playing a little bit better, even though we cut James Bradbury. Aaron Robinson really didn't do that much at tackles. Azeez Ojulari playing great again. Julian Love, 2 picks, 6 TFLs, 77 tackles. Might have earned himself another contract. Leonard Williams was great. Quincy Roche was actually okay. Zimenez, Dexter Lawrence, and Kidd really didn't do that much. Looking at the forced fumbles, we had 1 for Hutchinson, 1 for Julian Love, 1 for Xavier McKinney. We had a block for Ben Ball, no safety and no touchdown. Graham Gano made all his extra pointers, and he only missed 2 field goals. Best kicker in the league. Still, even though he missed 2 this year, still the best kicker in the league. Average 49, under 50. That's okay. He's a rookie inside of 20, 11 times, as long as it was 71. Kick return, punt return, no touchdowns. Yearly awards, MVP goes to Tom Brady. Coach of the Year, David Culley of the Texans. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Tom Brady. Saquon at 9. Defensive Player of the Year, Tank Lawrence. No Giants. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Mark Brenner of the Commanders, probably a quarterback for them. Our rookie running back, Cook, at 6. Defensive Rookie of the Year, that's 2 years in a row for us. Azeez Ojulari last year. Nick Hutchinson this season, our middle linebacker. Let's go. Best QB, Brady. Best running back, Zeke. Saquon, number 2, definitely going to get a new contract for us. Best receiver, Russell Gage. Best offensive lineman, Zach Martin. Screw the Cowgirls. D lineman, nobody. Linebacker, Von Miller. Azeez Ojulari at 10. Best defensive back in the league goes to Adoree Jackson. So Jabril Peppers, I think, won it or was in second place last season. Adoree Jackson wins it this year. So I'm a genius for letting go of James Bradbury. And we had Darnay Holmes at 8. So we had 2 guys there. And then Graham Gano. 2 years in a row. Best kicker in the league. Let's go. Giving him a 7-year contract. I'm giving him a 7-year contract. Let's go. Let's upgrade the team. Well, we already did. Let's just go ahead to the Pro Bowl, see who made it for us, see if we have any dev traits. As an 8-9 season, second division, we went from 3rd to 2nd. A couple of wins away from the playoffs. I think that's a win. I think that's a win. Looking at the Pro Bowl roster, Saquon is running back 2, so that's 1 for us. No linebackers. Darnay Holmes is cornerback 1. That's 2 Pro Bowlers for us. Adoree Jackson makes 3 for us, so 2 cornerbacks for us. And our kicker gets robbed again. Matt Breida makes 4. So 4 Pro Bowlers for the G-Man. As we have a 49ers-Browns Super Bowl. So we gave the 49ers Darius Slayton. They gave us Jimmy G. Look at that. It worked out for them. They're in the Super Bowl the next season. Upgrade the team. Nick Hutchinson gets 2 points. Let's go ahead and try to make him a scheme fit. And let's see what is different. We know he was a star. He could have won up Superstar Defensive Rookie of the Year like Azeez Ojulari, and it works. 2 years in a row, our Defensive Rookie of the Year goes up to Superstar, and you know what that means? They're going to take one away from either him or Azeez Ojulari. But let's go ahead and check out the lineup to see if we have any new background colors for anybody, as Saquon is back up to Superstar where he should be. Let's go. And then on the defensive side, I do see Hutchinson went up, and Azeez Ojulari is actually a Superstar X Factor with Adoree Jackson going up to Superstar. So two new superstars and a superstar. No, 3 superstars, one on offense, Hutch and Jackson, and then Azeez Ojulari X Factor. All of them are not going to keep it, so not going to be mad about it. And let's see who wins the Super Bowl. I'm actually rooting for the 49ers. I think the Browns won it last season against the Cowboys, and the 49ers win it. Darius Slayton gets the ring. I helped out the 49ers. I take credit for that Super Bowl as Eli Apple, a former Giant. I'm definitely taking credit now. Gets a Super Bowl ring. As Brady, Tank Lawrence, that rookie quarterback for the Commanders, wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then our Defensive Rookie of the Year, Nick Hutchinson, is the overall Defensive Player Rookie of the Year. Let's take a look at the retirements. Mock Draft 3. As they have us projected to take a right end. I don't like that mock. Feel like we got Dex Lawrence, we got Leonard Williams, we got our defensive tackle that we took. So kind of don't like that. I don't like that mock draft 3. We don't need another D lineman. We're good. We're set. Looking at the retirements. Don't see any Giants. So that's good. But now looking at the contract, so we didn't offer Saquon, who is a superstar now, so he's going to want more money. So we definitely probably should have brought him back when we could. But we're going to go ahead and up this up. And we're going to pay him $50 million. Take it. He took it. So we don't have to worry about franchise tagging him. But Julian Love, I think he had another decent season. 2 picks. I think I would pay him. I think we should bring him back. He can keep playing the role that we have him in. Not going to increase it, not going to decrease it. If he doesn't take it, he can leave, and he actually comes back. I think Cornelius Lucas played well, but we'll try to bring him back in free agency. I think Stokes, we can bring him back on a 3-year deal, finish out that rookie contract. Paradis was bad. Jimmy G, we traded for. We don't have a quarterback on the roster, so I feel like we probably should just bring him back or go with Jake Fromm. Daniel Jones can leave, Zimenez can leave, and Caden Smith can leave. So let's go ahead to free agency. And then let's check out and see what we need. As we definitely need a quarterback now, giving up on Jimmy G. We have our running backs. We're set there. We got our fullback. We got our receivers where we could move on from Sterling Shepard. We could shop him around and try to get another receiver or develop Colin Johnson. How the hell Seth Williams got here, I don't know, but we need our money. We need that little bit of money there. We got our tight ends. We got our offensive line. We do need center and right tackle. Azeez Ojulari and Hutchinson are still superstars. Let me see if Ojulari's X Factor. No, they knocked him back down, but that is okay. I'll take that. We got Quincy there. We got our cornerbacks now. We could use a cornerback 3. Aaron Robinson really didn't have that big of a season. We could use Julian Love there at cornerback. So we got options. We got options now. So it looks like we don't need that much. We just need maybe upgrade at right outside linebacker and right tackle, center, receiver, maybe quarterback. So let's take a look at and see who is available in the free agency. Maybe there's a quarterback there that we can sign. Who knows? We're not going after Tyreek Hill. We're not going after Brady. He would not come to New York. Aaron Rodgers, maybe? No, don't see that happen. Daniel Jones there, then Jimmy G. Gardner Minshew is the other guy that I thought about trading for, but he was on the Eagles within the division. So we're going to go that route. We're going to give him a 2-year deal. Button us down a little bit. Minshew Mania running wild in New York. So let's do that. And we're going to actually go up that just a little bit more. So let's go ahead and try to get Gardner Minshew. Really don't need receiver. Look at Darius Slayton sitting there. We could use J.C. Treader would not be bad. It would be better than the Matt Paradis signing. Jack Conklin wouldn't be bad. Do we go Jack Conklin or J.C. Treader? Jack Conklin or J.C. Treader? I feel like we should go J.C. Treader. Nobody's offering him a contract, and then we can draft his understudy. So I don't hate it. So let's go J.C. Treader. And Jeff Simmons is just sitting there, but we don't need him. We have our D linemen. We have our middle linebackers. We could bring in Bobby Okereke. We could bring in Bobby Wags, but we're not ready to win now. Levante David's there. Jermaine Pratt, I guess, is a name that we could potentially sign. I don't hate that. Yeah, let's go Jermaine Pratt. Let's give him a 2-year deal. Bump this down some. I'll be happy with Jermaine Pratt. And then we don't need corners, we don't need safeties, we don't need kicker, we don't need punters. So I actually like the signings of J.C. Treader, Jermaine Pratt, and Gardner Minshew. And then we'll look at the draft and see what we can do here. So it was going to be between Jimmy G and Gardner Minshew, and it looks like we're going to have both of them at some point in this New York Giants realistic rebuild as we get Jermaine Pratt. Still waiting on Gardner Minshew. Still waiting on J.C. Treader as more teams have came in for J.C. Treader. So looks like we might be out on him. Let's try to make a better deal. I don't want to overpay for him, as we could just draft the center. We could bring Paradis back. Don't want to give him that much more. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to fight for him. We could bring back Matt Paradis, but he was trashed. So it looks like we're just going to get Gardner Minshew and look to draft maybe a center and continue to build this O-line. Looking at mock draft 4, they have us projected to take a quarterback, Amari Osgood, 14th. Don't have to trade up for him. I like it. 6'4", 230, 21 years old, big, strong arm. Be awareness, 8th row deep. Yeah, I like it. Amari Osgood, is he the first quarterback off the board? There's this Gabriel Bowling guy that's dumb as hell. Giants don't need him. He's also strong arm, but he's a little shorter. And there is a quarterback up here to the Falcons, Philip Hurley, 6'4". Strongest arm in the class. Might be a little bit better, but if we can get a quarterback sitting there and not having to trade up, I'm good with it. I'm good with that. The other quarterback for the Falcons might be a little bit better, but I'm cool with that. So let's see if we can get, especially if we get Gardner Minshew. If we get Gardner Minshew, so 5th-year option. See who this is. And it is Andrew Thomas, and we're actually going to. Yeah, I'm gonna accept it. He's our best offensive lineman. You know, we let him go, we only get worse. So we'll accept that. Delegate private workouts as we add Gardner Minshew and Jermaine Pratt on this team. 1 additional offense, 1 additional defense. Hopefully you don't get kicked out so we can just get straight on to the draft so I can go handle J-Bay because she is causing a fuss. Looking at the final mock, we'll see if they still have us taking that quarterback with our first round pick, and looks everything is the same, and they don't have us taking them. They have us taking a right end again, and the Raiders taking them, but looks like we're just gonna have to take our quarterback right there. I think that's the right pick. Could go off. We'll just see. We'll look at the board once it gets to our pick, and then we'll see what is the better pick for us. What is the better fit? Because we could go with Gardner Minshew next year and then get a quarterback next year. But looking at, as nobody signed Brady and Rodgers, that's just crazy. Crazy. Tyreek goes to the Dolphins, just like real life. But looking at our division, Jeff Simmons is going to the Eagles. Fletcher Cox going back to the Eagles, so like that D-line, that's going to be tough for us. James Bradbury going to the Jaguars along with Jack Conklin. Eagles spending money. They're tired of being last in our division. Jimmy Ward going to the Eagles. And I don't see no Cowgirls making moves. Eagles also get Darrell Henderson. So no moves from the Commanders or the Cowboys. But the Eagles looking to move up after a 4-13 season. As we get to the draft, interesting to see what we're going to do with our first round pick, as we don't need probably to take a quarterback because we got Gardner Minshew now. Could give him a chance. But looking at what's on the board, Amari Osgood is there for the taking. So he's there. If we don't opt to get him, there's this Patrick Teague guy, scrambler. But this quarterback, man, we're going to be going into year 3. So it might be time to just pull the trigger on a QB. Now, there's a wide receiver here, Antonio Martin. I think we still got depth at receiver. Still got Sterling Shepard for at least one more season. We could go offensive line, right tackle, to help out Gardner Minshew. Don't need D lineman. Could use an edge rusher. And you know what's crazy? I didn't even scout none of these players. So I'm basically scouting them while I'm trying to draft. So I think we just go with best player available, position of need. I think we get our future franchise starting quarterback right here. Doesn't have to start right away. He's 21 years old. We can let Gardner Minshew play next season, or they can battle it out in preseason. We're going to go Amari Osgood, and hopefully he is good. Hidden dev. Let's go. Got our quarterback of the future. This is going to be a hard draft for us. A+ draft last season. This draft, I forgot to scout people. But let's see what falls to us in the second round. Now, we could go perfect. Edge rusher, receiver, whatever. He's good at man coverage, good at finesse moves. He might be the pick. Got Tyler Johnson here. C, catching traffic. B, awareness. B, spectacular catch. He might be a good pick. Looking at receiver, though. Miles Dobbs might be a good pick. Let's look at Joe Lynch. A, run block finesse. Because we do need a center and we do need a right tackle. B, awareness. A, yeah, centers. Yeah, we might just go with that center. Because I like Quincy Roche. I like our depth at receiver. So let's go offensive line, center or right tackle. Let's go center. Let's go Glenn Hitchens. Hidden dev, 2 for 2. Let's go. We got our franchise center. We got our franchise quarterback. So center, quarterback, building it from the ground up. Let's go. And let's go ahead to our next pick. In the third round, we could go edge. We could go receiver. Let's look at this guy, 6'3", 226, 4'4", 8. good in run blocking. Let's look at tackles. Day 3 guys. Day 3. Second to third rounder. Let's see if he's any good. D run blocking. B run block finesse though. A stamina. B lead block. C pass block finesse. We might have to take a chance on him. Yeah, we're going to have to take a chance on him. Was it Lucas Peralta? Let's take him.
The Rams on the clock now.
Could still bring in like a veteran, like a Cornelius Lucas, bring him back because he obviously didn't play that bad. And then we can look at receiver here. We can look at edge rusher. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at receiver first. We got Brian Parsons. Did we already look at him? 6'3", 226. I think we did. I think we already looked at him. He was the one that was good in the run blocking. We could take him. C catching, but D release. And he's slow as hell. A stamina though. Let's look at George Smith. That was a 4.39, 8 kick return. We already got our 8 kick return guy. We don't need another one. So let's go ahead and look at edge rusher. C block shedding. B finesse moves. C hit power. So Ben Hunt might be a good pick. C pursuit. B awareness. Let's take him. Eric Good.
Okay, it's the Rams up now. They're on the clock.
Hopefully he's good. And then we'll look at receiver.
And the Giants,
and probably some more offensive linemen.
Who do they have their eye on?
This guy might be a running back. Zane Clements, 6'5", 622. Let's look at Ben Cleveland here. There's a 4.30. B break tackle, A kick return, C catching. He looks like a beast, actually. I think we go with Zane Clements for size. Like for blocking, like a blocking receiver.
Now on the clock.
And then we'll go with the other guy. If we have a 7th round pick, we should. I don't think I ever traded. I don't think they traded it.
Okay,
yeah, we do have a 7th round pick. Oh, please don't tell me that's for a receiver we were going to damn it take. I think it is. God damn it, man. This game be knowing, bro. This game be knowing who the hell I want to take. So we might as well just go with another offensive lineman. Or you know what? Let's go back up left end. When Dex Lawrence went down, we were struggling. A hit power, D awareness. He's just strong. If anything, we'll take Eric Jenkins. He just looks like a decent player. C's all on his report card, just average. So we might just take him. But I want somebody with more size. He weighs about 250. I mean, he could. Let's look at Zach. He's 300 pounds. B power moves. C tackling. D awareness, though. Dean Raider. Yeah, we'll just go with him. Eric Jenkins.
On the clock now, it's the Rams.
And hopefully I don't think we had a draft like we had last year, but overall, I mean, we got our quarterback, we got our center. So that's all that matters. Struggling here to get to the draft recap. But looking at it, first two picks basically is all that matters. So the receiver wasn't that bad in the 6th round. Thought I made a mistake because we wanted the other one too. And we didn't do bad in the 7th round. But I would say the 3rd, 4th round picks, yeah, we kind of flopped on that. But 74 overall quarterback, Amari Osgood, strong arm, 6'4", 230, 21 out of Mississippi State. Definitely going to be a franchise quarterback for us. He's going to compete with Gardner Minshew. And then Glenn Hitchens, his center, who's going to be taking snaps from. So I like them, and that improves our offensive line already. All young on the offensive line. We can move Shane Lamo probably at right tackle, or go with Matt Pert again, or bring in Cornelius Lucas again, somebody like that. But I like our first two picks. The receiver is not that bad. Physical, 6'5". I mean, he's like another Colin Johnson. And then Eric Jenkins actually wasn't that bad of a pick, but he is an edge rusher. So actually we could put him as our right outside linebacker. So we didn't get a D lineman. We got an edge rusher there. And let's take a look at that other quarterback, the other two quarterbacks that were in the top 20. As I do see Hurley. That went to the Falcons. He was hidden. And the other one to the Bills, which is stupid, was normal. So Josh Allen should still be starting there. But overall, it was a win for us. 8-9 season, we won way more games than we expected. We actually had a chance to win the division and make the playoffs, but we came up short. Jimmy G did not play well. We got our new franchise quarterback, so no Jimmy Garoppolo, no Daniel Jones. Got Minshew Mania. He's going to compete, though. Don't forget about Minshew Mania. But we have our new franchise quarterback going into year 3, but that'll wrap it up for part 2 until the next episode. And I apologize for J-Bay.